Hey guys, Michael here at the Farm on Central, and one of the things that we've done in the past year is really upgrade our greenhouse automation. So when we put this house up last year, we immediately reached out to Orisha because we'd seen their product, and we said we want to try one house and see how it works. So they sent us the installation, we signed up with them, sent us the kind of the controls, and mainly what we started automating first was our heaters and our roll-up sides. And you know, we didn't automate like our water at first. We have other systems that manage that, but we just managed the temperature controls. And we've seen some great results. First, the biggest thing with that is it allows us to steer the crop based on temperature. And so basically in the Orisha app, you can kind of just plug in what you want it to do. You can say, hey, I want it to be more vegetative or more, more fruit. And so, we dial that in and it goes to work and just kind of runs that greenhouse for you. And so we've seen increased yields and shortened internodes. And so that basically means the distance between the bunches of tomatoes, like you can see on this one right here, you can just see how tight those are. I mean, we're looking at 8 or 10 inches. So that means we can stack more fruit per plant, and it's less pruning, less labor in the greenhouse with more yield. Also decreased disease, because we're venting when we need to be, and it also will dump air in the morning for us. So like I'll come out at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and it'll be on its dumping cycle where it's basically heating the air in the greenhouse to reduce the humidity content of that, which reduces our disease as well. The other thing I love that it's expandable. So you can start with one thing, get started with just your roll-up sides, then you can go ahead and you can add your irrigation, or you can add different parameters or different accessories. For one thing, we've added the weather station. What the weather station allows is that, let's say it's going to start raining, and if you have roll-up sides, rain's going to come in. Well, I might be gone off the farm and not realize it's raining, a rain cloud pop up, or you also just might be busy. And so it will just automatically close those sides for you. Take care of that based on the weather, what's coming up, or wind. If you get big gusts of wind, you can tell it just to close the one side, which has been super helpful to limit plant damage. All right, so this is the setup right here for the Orisha. This is actually the one you'll probably use the most. This is for your automatic sides and stuff. And right now you can see they're in auto mode, but we can also just flick it down and go to manual mode if we want to open them for some reason or another. But here's the other boxes here. I mean, this is actually a completely different system. This is a different system. But yeah, these are different boxes depending on what thing. This is the weather controller. This is the radio receiver. I think this is the roll-up sides, and then this would control maybe the heater. Maybe this is the heater right here. No, I actually think this is one we're not even using for fans yet. We're going to add that a little bit later this year. I think this is the heater right here. Yes, this has got the heater run right there. So pretty simple. I mean, they got nice flaps right there, so you can pop them open, all weather sealed. And then if you come around here, you can kind of just see, you got your inputs right there. It's super easy. Nice thing is, like, you can pop it out, push it back in. You've got your manual relays here. You can see your power and stuff. So pretty slick system, very easy to get in and operate. And yeah, just put a little board in your greenhouse, line up your boxes. First greenhouse, it took maybe a couple hours to install. The second greenhouse was probably about an hour, just because I knew what I was doing at that point. You got the number, you put the number in the app, and it automatically connects it. It knows where that address is. And if for some reason something goes bad, they are really good about sending you new boards or stuff like that, so you can get up and going again. I like that these have fuses that are easily replaced here. So, you can just see exactly what kind of fuse right there. It's an easily accessible, locally available fuse. So we've been overall very pleased with the Orisha product. It's worked out quite well for us. We're seeing increased yields, seeing decreased labor. We're seeing way better reporting because it gives us great graphs, so we can look at the graphs and just kind of see what's been going on with the house. And during the winter time, it's been also good because you can put it in winter mode as well. So there's all sorts of features. They're always very responsive as a company. I've got their text number, and I text them. Not sure I should say that, but that's been super nice. Like just yesterday, I was like, hey, what's going on with this parameter? They're able to get back to me within a couple hours and basically solve the issue from their end, which is nice because they can push software or push updates from their end, as well as me looking at things from my end. Everything runs on an app, so you can control anything from the app very quickly and make those changes on the go, or you step into the greenhouse and you can also do some manual stuff there as well. Let's say like operate the sides. So overall, we've been very pleased. We've added it to the second house at this point. We'll probably add it to any other houses. We're probably going to add more features here this fall as we have more time to implement it. But it's made a big difference in our greenhouse, and it's well worth the investment that we've made into the system.